Hello, everyone. I am
Are you
Ruth Coe,
aware of that next?
your Sergeant at Arms for this evening. I am the Sergeant at Arms for Latitude 61 Toastmasters Club here in beautiful Anchorage, Alaska. On behalf of Professionally Speaking Club in Kingston, Washington, we welcome you. The mission of our Toastmasters clubs is to provide a mutually supportive and positive learning environment in which every individual member has the opportunity to develop communication and leadership skills, in turn fostering self-confidence and personal growth. I call this special meeting to order, and I pass control of to our club's presidents.
Thank you so much. Today we have a special show, and Lindy McLean is the host for it. I am ready for it. Without further ado, let me call upon our ringmaster. It's all you, Lindy.
Oh, this is the night you've all been waiting for. Oh, bring your playful self, leave your frown face at the door. It's everything you ever want, everything you ever need. It's here right in front of you. This is where you want to be. This is the greatest show. Meine Damen und Herren, Mesdames et Messieurs, Señoras y Señores, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the greatest show on Zoom. Amazing acts will be performed for you tonight. If you have not gotten one yet, get your very own program right here in the chat. We will be visiting the games ring for 4 games, alternating with the auction ring for 3 times, to auction off our 11 items. You see, this entire event grew from the need of my advanced club to have a sustainable budget for the next few years, because we have a beautiful live meeting space and it's not free. And we have a Zoom account, and you know how it is, so that's what we're doing here tonight. If you have not seen the list of items to be auctioned, check the chat, take a look. Our auction ringmaster will go over the how-tos of the auction when we get to that point. If you don't care to bid in our auction, but want to support our cause, you can donate any amount through the donate link. That's coming up in the chat now. We are recording tonight's show, but I want you to know that we are going to be editing out the auction portion for your privacy. I have a request. Please put your camera on, unless absolutely you cannot leave your camera on. You see, tonight's circus will not be nearly as much fun without your smiling face. Due to the interactive nature of our event, you have the power to unmute yourself. Please only use that power if you have been called on to play a game or you cannot get our attention in any other way. You know the disasters that can happen on Zoom when you are unintentionally unmuted. A word to you about the games. We have celebrities, featured players, and storytellers all lined up, but we have left opportunities for you to join in the fun. Finally, we do have a star-studded evening tonight, and no time to do justice to each player's accomplishments through introductions. Instead, it's a level playing field. We'll applaud your contributions whether you are star-studded or a diamond in the rough tonight. Before we dive in, I want to quickly introduce a few very important players. First, our peanut gallery. These 3 characters will be responding to each and every person playing the games. They don't get to talk, but you'll be seeing them. They even have their very own scoring cards. But remember, they're really just clowns. We also, like any good Toastmasters meeting, have a time tamer. Each game has a different time requirement, but you know the drill. Green is the minimum time. Yellow is the midway point. Red means stop. Next, our sound master. He is the person behind the sounds that you'll be hearing tonight. You see, unlike a regular Toastmasters meeting, no one gets 30 seconds grace, and no one will politely hold the red card until you finish talking. At 15 seconds after your red light, you will hear this. Thank you very much, Soundmaster. That sound means CYM. Does that mean circus yard music? Clowns yawn mostly? No, it means close your mouth, even if you're in the middle of a sentence. Together, our timer and Soundmaster are going to keep us from being the greatest show that lasts all night. Now, I need you all to practice two things with me. First, please make ample use of your reaction buttons during our show tonight. That's down in the Zoom menu, the lower right-hand corner. On there is something that says reaction buttons. When you click on it, there are many options. There's a thumbs up, there's applause, there's a heart, party horn. Choose one now. Everybody practice. Excellent. I want you to use those amply tonight to show your appreciation. The second thing to practice, get your hand up, your real hand or your electronic one. Tonight, you will have the chance to be one of our lucky players, but you have to be ready. When the games master says, get your hand up, that's what I want to see. Without any further ado, my friends, it's my pleasure to introduce our games master. She is VPE of Professionally Speaking Toastmasters and a division director in District 101 this year. Please put your hands together to welcome the one, the only, Jamal George.
Thank you, Madam Ringmaster. We're going to start with game number 1. Game number 1 is Vocal Vault. The Vocal Vault is a tall tales like table topics. The time limit is 1 to 2 minutes. A word or a sentence will be given to the players. Your goal is to make us believe everything you are saying. Are you ready? If you want to play, get your hands up. Now let's have our players on the screen. We have all 4 players, so let's get started. Vladimir, are you ready?
I would think so.
Born with a tail. Born with a tail, Vladimir.
Bright sunshine. Nice, fluffy snow. And the trail that goes into the forest. A person on cross-country skis is slowly getting inside. Suddenly, 2 eyes start following him. What does it mean? He has ski poles. He is not scared. Not that he does not want to be. He barely moves. The eyes follow. A little bit more. The eyes follow. Finally, he decided to face the danger. And what does he see? Born with a big, bushy tail. Something that he has never seen before. Something that is really, really intimidating. Intimidating for him, but maybe not for others. What he will do, as soon as he identifies what that squirrel wants from him, he immediately would proceed further on and stop being scared. At this time, the born with a tail, squirrel
Thank you so much, Vladimir. I just believed what you said. Shantia, the next question is to you. Glasses that make you ageless. Glasses that make you ageless. Shantia.
Thank you, Jamal. When I was about 5 years old, I think my grandfather was around 72 at that time. He shared with me an artifact that he had inherited from his parents. And I just remember thinking, wow, I am so curious, what's in that box? So he brought it up to us. It was me, my sister, my brother. He opened the box up, and in it was these pair of glasses. Okay, how interesting. I remember sometimes he would take it with him when he was alone in his office. And I often wondered, what is he doing with these glasses? Why does he never wear them in front of us? That's odd, because he couldn't see clearly. He actually had another pair of glasses that he wore all day. So what made these glasses so unique and so special? Why did he tempt us, me, my sister, my brother? Why did he open that red box and show us these pairs of glasses? I didn't get it. So later on, I forgot about it. My grandfather, he passed away when I was around 8 years old. And as we were going through all of their things and sifting through the basement, there it was, the red box. I opened it up and I remember remembering, yes, that's exactly the pair of glasses he showed us before. Fascinating. I wonder. We kept sifting through the boxes, and in it were pictures. And I remember looking through it, and in a few of those pictures, my grandfather, he was wearing those same pair of glasses, but he didn't look the same. In fact, he had aged backwards. Unbelievable. And so now I've stolen those glasses for myself. Thank you.
Next player, Karen. Karen, boneless. Karen.
I've always been flexible. And no one knew why. It was because when I was born, I was boneless. And I just flex and move and wander and go, and nobody knows. You see, bones give you form, and I have no form. Bones give you strength, and I have no strength. You see, bones, and I never eat. I'm just muscle and nerve
and beauty, but no bones, because I'm just fun as I am with muscle and nerve and beauty. Madam team member.
Thank you so much, Karen. I believe everything you said. That is so funny. Now let's move on to Nazir. Nazir, pet unicorn. Pet unicorn. Nazir.
Oh, thank you so much, Jamal. Professional speakers and guests. What can I say if I don't know what it means when somebody asks me a question? Pet pecan. I know that I have to have a corn, but I don't know where it is. Let me think a little bit. And I believe every one of us should have a corn. Not on the head, in the mind. Because when I was born, my mom told me, you were always active, like a pet corn, you know? Finally, I grew up and I became anxious to know the word. At the end, reading so many books in the library, I became so much learned, knowing all the languages in the world. You name it, I know it. Now, you believe me, right? I don't believe myself. How could you believe me? I tell you, if you don't know the word, there is something called Google. You know that? If you get the Google, just go inside the machine called Google search, and you will find all the knowledge that you want to know. So next time when I get a tough word like what you told me this evening, I will just go to the Google search and find that word, which is Bitcoin. Is it corn or bit? I don't care. You put the corn first or the bit after, it's the same for me. So every time you have somebody smart like Gimon, who can give you a tough word, don't worry, relax. Go to the Google search, find it, and you can say anything in the world. Believe me, I have been successful in all my career just going for the Google search. Now you believe me, right? Back to you.
Thank you, Nazir. I believe you. Zoom Master, can you please launch the poll? And everyone, please vote for your favorite player. And the winner is Shantia. Back to you, Ringmaster.
Everyone, show some love for all our Vocal Vault players. That was absolutely fabulous. And thank you, Madam Games Master. Everyone, use your reaction buttons to show some love to them all. That was great fun. Every night I lie in bed, the brightest colors fill my head. A million dreams are keeping me awake. A million dreams for the world we're gonna make. Together, we're going to make some dreams come true today. Come with me to the auction ring, where I get to introduce you to our auction master. He's our club president of Professionally Speaking. He's currently the program quality director in District 101. Tonight, he's doing something entirely different, entirely new. Please welcome the talented, fast talker, Abhijit Joshi.
Thank you, Madam Ringmaster. Welcome to the most exciting part of this show. Today, we are going to auction off 11 items in 3 rounds. Before we start our auction, let me share some rules. If you are bidding, please keep your camera on. Rule number 2, we are going to bid with 2 hands. Can I see your 2 hands when you're bidding? Can you bid with me? Yes, use your 2 hands. refrain from using the chat until and unless you are bidding. And finally, you will have, the winning bid will have 24 hours to make the payment. If the payment is not received within 24 hours, it will automatically go to the second bidder. If the item needs to be shipped, a shipping charge will be attached to the main amount. Let's get started. Our first item, which we are going to bid, is the baseball cards, the Seattle Collectors baseball cards. These are 5 signed baseball cards, 1 from a current player and 4 former players. The pack includes the signed cards by Danny Hulton, John Hicks, Steve Barron, Eric Filia, Eric Swanson, a value of $50. A minimum bid is $25. Our second item that we are going to auction off is going to be the Tacoma Art Museum entrance cards, entrance tickets, 4 tickets, a value of $75 with a minimum bid for $40. Now we are going to auction off the third item. The third item is a special item. It's a vocal variety training course for speakers. Unlock your resonance, confidence, and persuasive impact by professional vocal coach Judy Rodman. This course includes 13 video lectures, downloadable PDFs, vocal exercise specifically designed for speaking. A value of $147. We are going to auction off 2 of these items, 1 in the third round. Back to you, Madam Ringmaster.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Mr. Auction Master. That was awesome. You still have some ways to go to get to be a really fast talker, but you're almost there. Thanks for helping us be on our way to making dreams come true. Come alive, open up your heart, speak of what's inside. We're back to our games ring now. Is this your chance to come alive? Please welcome back to the spotlight our games master, Jamal George.
Thank you so much, Madam Ringmaster. We're going to start with game number 2. Game number 2 is creative verbal gymnastics. Players will be given a nonsensical word, and you can use it in any way you wish. Use it as a noun, use it as a verb, use it as an adverb, use it as an adjective, or anything you like. The time limit is 45 seconds to 75 seconds. Are you ready? If you want to play, get your hands up. Molly, are you ready?
Ready.
Molly. Squinkerdum. Squinkerdum. Molly.
Do you love eating squinkledum? I'm sure you've all had it, right? When you eat it, it makes you squinkle. It makes you tinkle. It makes you minkle with all sorts of things. It's very tasty. It smells delicious. It's a special food that everybody in the world should have. Squinkledum, my favorite. It was handed down from my grandmother. She said, Molly, squinkledum is for you because you are a squinky kind of gal. And yes, I tried it. It even made me jump up and down. Everybody try it with me. Squinkledum. Take it, everybody. It's the best. Back to you, Madam Toastmaster, Jamar.
Thank you, Molly. You just made me jump. Now let's move on to Kunal. Kunal. WebVex. WebVex. Kunal.
Mark Twain once said, There are two most important days in your life: the day you are born and the day you know why. And for me, the why was traveling all through the mountains. And when I was traveling through the mountains, I went on to the top of the mountain, and there was a valley down there. But in that valley, I see a hole, and that was well crafted hole. And when I saw that, it said resurrection. My friend went over there and said, "What's that?" And I said, "Resurrection." And I didn't know, but the feeling was exciting for me because I could see the word Volkswagen out there, which related to me, my past. My every moment that I went through was Volkswagen. Madam Toastmaster.
Thank you, Kunal. I can relate to that. Now let's move on to Lynn. Lynn. Difurbal. Difurbal. Lynn.
Will you spell that for me, please?
It's a nonsensical word. D-I-F-U-R-B-A-L-E. Difurbal.
You know, I never thought I would hear that word again, difurbal, but I'm hearing it right now. And the last time I heard it, I was 13 years old, and I was in the spelling bee, the county spelling bee, and everybody was counting on me to win, but I couldn't spell difurbal. So I bombed out. So I went right home because I didn't know that word and I was going to look it up. So we have this great big Webster dictionary at my house, you know, big, and it weighs 10 pounds and has 2,059 pages. And I looked for difurbal and I looked for difurbal, but because I didn't know how to spell it, I couldn't find it. I never have found it. I didn't ask for any help because I had disappointed so many people with that. But now I know difurbal, so I'll tell you the real thing when I hear it. So thank you.
Thank you so much, Lynn. Our next player is Alexion. Alexion. Gurgle Smoo. Gurgle Smoo. Alexion.
During the summer, we have a tradition. When it's clear outside and when we're allowed to do so, we put on a fire in the back, and the kids go around the campfire and we roast the marshmallows. Now, you might be familiar with s'mores. S'mores are great. It's the cookie, chocolate, and marshmallow. But have you ever tried it the other way around? Instead of having two cookies to make the sandwich, you use one marshmallow and another marshmallow on two different sticks. And then when those are roasted, you put the cookie between both marshmallows and the chocolate as well. Then you try to sandwich it in between two marshmallows, and that is the Gurgle Smoo. Beautiful Gurgle Smoo.
Thank you so much, Alexion. I just want that Gurgle Smoo.
It burns the fingers.
The master, please launch the poll. Everyone, please vote for your favorite player. Let's see who the winner is. Our winner is... we have Alexion and Lynn. It's a tie. It's a tie. Thank you, everyone. Back to you, Ringmaster.
Thank you so much, everyone. Show some love for these players. And Alexandra, I'm hearing echoes of no bake cake. Anybody else? Echoes of No Bake Cake, only it has a whole new name now. A million dreams for the world we're gonna make. Back to the auction ring we go. And this time, remember, you can always use the donate button if you don't wish to bid on any of those things. The donate button is coming up right now. You can donate $20, $10, $5. It all helps. Please welcome back Abhijit Joshi.
Thank you, Madam Ringmaster. Welcome to the round two. We are starting the round two with an exciting item. That is 2 certificates to Port Townsend Vineyards, a value of $50 with a minimum starting bid of $30. Now, the last item in this round, actually, no, there are 2 more items in this round. We are going to auction off 2 cut and color appointments with beautician and our club member, Terry Barrett, a value of $120, a minimum bid of $80. Our next item, which we are going to auction off, is a very special by our own ringmaster. It's going to be 2 hours of contest speech coaching by the 2020 World Champion of Public Speaking, Lindy McLean, the 3rd place winner of the World Champion of Public Speaking, Lindy McLean, a value of $300, a minimum starting bid for $110. This concludes our round 2 of our auction. And back to you, Madam Ringmaster.
I know that each of you has a dream that has gotten squashed along the way, a dream that you wanted from the bottom of your heart that you let go for some reason or the other. And now I want you to take that dream and I want you to shake it out. And I want you to make it stand on its own 2 feet right in front of you. Now look it in the eye and tell it, you know I want you. It's not a secret I try to hide, but I can't have you. That's what I hear a voice say inside. Why don't we rewrite the stars? Say you'll be mine. Come on and show us who we are. We're gonna shine. Speaking of shining, let's go back to the games ring because we have a very special game planned for you with a lot of shining stars. Please welcome back to the spotlight, Jamal George.
Thank you, Madam Ringmaster. We're going to start with game number 3. Our game number 3 is the High Platform Humor Challenge. We will give you a situation and you will have to narrate a humorous story in 1 to 2 minutes, incorporating the situation. Your goal is to make us laugh. Are you ready? If you want to play, get your hands up. And let's have our players on the screen. Great. So let's get started. Luisa, are you ready?
Absolutely.
Meeting with your boss. Unstoppable eye twitch. Meeting with your boss. Unstoppable eye twitch. Luisa.
Well, thank you, Mr. Smith, for having me here today. I'm kind of excited to apply for this job because, you know, I've always wanted to be a worker here at this company. Please forgive me. You're such a handsome guy, but I'm just kind of excited to meet you. And I've heard so much about you, but I'm just, well, I don't know what to say. I did, however, must tell you that I did have that eye surgery just last week. And because of that, well, you know, I'm on medication. So that medication has been kicking in so well and it's helped me see so much better. But just to let you know, I'm really excited to be here. Really looking forward to getting this job. Now, are there any questions you have for me? You can ask me anything. You know what I mean? Well, okay. If you don't have any questions, that's quite all right too. But I just want you to know that actually, I don't have an uncontrollable eye twitch. I just kind of wanted to throw you off, and hopefully you'll be able to hire me. Thanks a lot, boss.
Louisa, that is so funny. Now let's move on to Marutesh. Marutesh, you thought you were brushing your teeth with toothpaste. You thought you were brushing your teeth with toothpaste. Marutesh.
Yeah, I thought I am brushing my tooth with a toothpaste, but the brush was very hard. It has removed all the sensitive in my teeth. I used to immediately call for the doctor, dentist, and dentist told that you want to remove your all teeth because it has some problem because of your toothpaste. I was shocked. I was very afraid. How to eat food, how to eat non-veg, how to handle, how to eat chocolates. I was very afraid. Then I immediately called for my second suggestion, dentist. Dentist suggested me to fill all the gaps which are there in my teeth, and he gave the electronic brush, which is very good, which protect our teeth. And really, I'm thankful for my second suggestion, and I request everyone to not go for first suggestion. Take 2-3 suggestions. Definitely, your health will be very good. Thank you.
Thank you, Marutesh. Our next player is Nazir. Nazir. Is that supposed to be a perfume? Is that supposed to be a perfume? Nazir.
Yes, Jamal, you are right. I have perfume all over my body. I don't have problem with my eyes twitching or anything, but I have a problem with gas. And sometimes, as an old man, I have to be wise when to release and where to release. And somebody said, oh, that smell I remember. And I say, yeah, this is my new perfume. You don't know what it is? If you are like me, my age, definitely you will have that gas problem. The only thing I tell you, I will ask you, please don't eat peanuts because that would make the gas problem. So when you get old, drink water, don't eat peanuts, and definitely you will not have perfume that people don't like. Sometimes the perfume from the body is better than the one you buy. You know why? Because if you buy perfume, it's costly. But the perfume from your body is so nice. Just remember to relax, let all those inspiration get out, and don't eat peanut because that's the problem I have now. That you get something to eat, you get a lot of perfumes. It is the perfume of life. That's the best perfume I have. All the time when I go around, people say, what's that smell? I say, this is my own perfume. It's free. Just do it like I do and everybody will be happy sitting beside you. So remember that perfume from the body is better than the perfume you buy from the shop. It's very free. Back to you.
Thank you, Nazir. Our next player is Vladimir. Vladimir. When your selfie goes wrong, when your selfie goes wrong. Vladimir.
Thank you very much, Madam Ringmaster. It was a perfect day. It was a perfect date. I had a beautiful woman sitting next to me. And I decided to make a selfie. That selfie ended up taking the picture of a pimple on my nose. What can be worse than that? The only thing that could help me to survive is offer something to the best woman in the world. And that something, of course, was I asked the restaurant to prepare a gurgle s'more. She was excited. And when my wife and me, the best woman in the world, and me went home, I would not describe everything, just want to say that Deferbal did not quite describe it so well, but I was delighted because the reason for gurgle s'more was the pimple on my nose and the selfie that went wrong. Back to you, Madam Ringmaster.
Thank you, Vladimir. Pradeep, you're next. Trying to help a hoarder clean house. Trying to help a hoarder clean house. Pradeep.
The hoarder doesn't have to be anybody's else's house. It's just my house. I have 2 kids and have so many stuff in my house. I have toys, I have stuff when my kids were 2 years old. What do? Whenever I want to take something out, my daughter, Dad, I need it. I don't want to trash it. Whenever I want to trash my son's toys out, and he comes back and saying, and believe me, my house is a hoarder itself. And I figured out the best way to do it. My wife, she has a lot of stuff and it's the same issue. But the best part of it, when I want to change it, is I have a beautiful formula. Every month, when I clean the house, I take 1 item out. Every month I take this, second month I take the stuff out. I take this second item out. And all of a sudden, I have so many things not in my house. And you know what? Nobody is complaining to me that things are not there at the house. And that's the way I make my house more better than what it was. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Pradeep. Zoom Master, can you please launch the poll? Everyone, please vote for your favorite player.
Jamal, wait, this is the Ringmaster. Ringmaster! Would you please, we have one more player, Feta Anayal.
Abdul Feta, can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
Thank you for joining. Okay, we have a question for you.
Go ahead.
The gift that keeps on giving rashes. The gift that keeps on giving rashes. Abdul Feta.
The gift that keep on giving lashes. Ah. Good morning, everyone. I have only one gift. It's a gift which you're going to give me by the end of this speech. Please support me, and that will be a gift. You're only the Toastmasters who can support me. Now, support me in what? Support me in my cause. What's my cause? I have a cause. Only my family will support me. Let me introduce you to the members of my family. The baby, Pino. His father, Pico. His uncle, Sico. And his grandfather, Bongo. Now, what is my cause? I've been fighting for it all the time. These are the only people who supported me. So I count on your support. It's very simple. This is very simple. Ralph Smedley, our founder, when he founded Toastmasters and had contests and everything was so clear, so visible, including judges. And what happened? The grandsons of Ralph Smedley decided to hide the judges and call them what? Anonymous. Imagine, one time I was a judge in a club, 15 members, and we were the only outsiders judges. And the contest chair said, the invisible judges. So everybody said, invisible. Imagine in a contest, we say, give them 3 minutes, and you can see them all writing. Why? We have credibility. We are trusted. We are honest people. We have to be accountable, yes, but don't hide us. Don't call us invisible. We are judges with credibility and integrity. So this is ridiculous of anonymous judges. Let's stop it. So my gift from you today, Toastmaster, support me on my cause. I have told the president, and everybody says, hey, it's the rule book. So I say, all right, why did you say when appropriate? Why did you add that? When I'm a guest.
Thank you, Abdul Fettah. Zoom Master, can you please launch the poll? And everyone, please vote for your favorite player. And the winner is a tie again. It is Louisa and Nazir. Thank you, and back to you, Ringmaster.
Thank you, Madam Games Master. You have been waiting for our final game, the one that will bring down the house. It will showcase so many wonderful storytellers, each one with their own unique flavor. Look out, 'cause here I come. I am marching to the beat I drum. I am brave, I am bruised, I am who I'm meant to be. This is me. Please welcome back to the spotlight. Am I doing the right thing? No, ladies and gentlemen, we have one more round of auction. So sorry. Speaking of shining, come with me back to the auction ring to make dreams come true one more time. Ladies and gentlemen, Abhijit Joshi.
Thank you, Madam Ringmaster. Welcome to our final round of auction. We are auctioning 4 items. Let's start what the first item is. The first item is a $50 Costco shopping card, a value of $50 with a minimum starting bid of $35. Our next item, which we are going to auction off, is $100 Starbucks gift card, a value of $100 with a minimum starting bid of $75. The next item which we are going to auction off is handcrafted holiday cards by Hannelore. These are metallic watercolor framed in 4 layers. 4 boxes contain 8 different designs, total 32 cards they are blank inside and they come with silver envelopes. A total value of $120 with a minimum starting bid of $60. And the last item which we are going to auction off is the vocal training course for speakers. Unlock your resonance, confidence, and persuasive impact by our professional vocal coach, Judy Rodman. The online course includes 13 video lectures, downloadable PDFs, vocal exercises specifically designed for speaking, of value of $147 with a minimum starting bid for $90. Back to you, Madam Ringmaster.
Thank you, Mr. Auction Master. Oh, I'm so glad I didn't forget you. Almost squeezed you out. Now we get to go to that storytelling game I was telling you about. I am brave, I am bruised, I am who I'm meant to be. This is me. Please welcome back to the spotlight, Jamal George.
Thank you, Madam Ringmaster. Our game number 4 is storytelling, team relay event. We have 6 teams, and each team will have 4 players, including the team lead. Our team lead will go last in the lineup. You will be given a starting sentence and you're off. We will use a red card and a sound to indicate when it's time to hand the story to the next player on your team. Each person gets 45 seconds. So you will see the red card and hear the sound. After that, the next person begins. Can you please demo the sound? Are you ready? Let's have team 1 on the screen. We have team 1 ready. Let's get started. So our players are, Lynn is going to go first. Lynn, then Sandra, then Terry, and Nazir. Nazir is going to end it. Let's get started. Lynn, suddenly I woke up. Suddenly, I woke up. Lynn.
Suddenly I woke up and I could hear the rain. Now, rain is great if you live in the desert and you need it to grow those things. But if you live in some place where it rains all the time, rain means flood. And flood means you better get out of there and you better grab what you need. And so I ran down the hall to get that bag and I looked underneath the bed. And then I realized it wasn't there. So what was in that bag that I needed to take with me? I thought, now what is it that we most need as we leave our house because of the rain, because of the flood? And then I thought, what will it be?
What could it be? What would get me through a flood? Well, of course, it's my blow-up raft. I absolutely needed my blow-up raft. But then what else would I really need? I searched and searched, but I couldn't find it. I absolutely had to have blow-up paddles to match. But where were they? They weren't in my bag. Who would have taken them? Honestly, who would have taken them? And then suddenly, oh, the rain stopped. And I looked out the window and it was snowing. Oh my goodness, a blow up. Terry.
Okay. So here I am with a blow up raft and it's snowing and I have my raincoat on. I'm thinking to myself, this is so confusing. What can I do next? Well, I decided I'd go ahead and get on my raft. I had my oar and I slid down the hill. Oh, it was great fun. We took off, slid down the hill and down we went. Oh, but there still was water down there, but it was perfect. My raft did fine in the snow. And when I got to the water, I floated along with no problem. And I even found little critters and a fish or two along the way. We all just had a great time going together. Me and my raft with my oar.
I know it's a flood that everybody is talking about, but remember what happened? You have the faucet open. That's why the water was coming, and the flood was in your home. There is no need for a draft or something to roll. The snow, I agree. The snow is when you are watching the TV. That's where the snow is. Because now the snow is in the US. Here in the desert, we don't have snow. So I like to tell you that always watch the water because it's very precious. Don't open the faucet, close it very well, and you will not have flood in your home. And let the kids don't play with the water as well. Let them play with the snow because snow reminds you with Christmas. So Merry Christmas to everyone.
Nice.
Thank you so much, Team One. That was fascinating. Everyone, please give a big applause to Team One. Welcome, Team Two. Team Two. Our team lead is Alexion. And we have players lined up. Our first player is Abdul Fateh. Second player is Anne-Marie, and followed by Molly. And Alexion is going to end it. So Abdul Fateh, your question, your prompt is, you call that a honeymoon? You call that a honeymoon?
You call that a honeymoon? That's my wife said to me when I took her after our wedding to a honeymoon. And guess where did I take her? I take her back to her home with the family. And she said, what is it? I thought you were going to take me somewhere nice. You brought me home. I said, yes, darling. This is a honeymoon. I am here for you to train me how to wash the dishes, how to cook, so I can help you. You see? And the reason is, I didn't have money to take her anywhere, sincerely speaking. So I took her home. And when the time came to wash the dishes, she said to me, all right, show me what you can do. I looked and I said, ha. Next.
Ah, oh my God, you cheap, cheap bastard. How dare you take me on this dreadful holiday? We have a tin can for a ring. We have 50 cents between us. And I'm sat on a veranda at my mother-in-law's house. You are so damn cheap. And where are we going tomorrow? We are going for a walk in the park. I am not doing this anymore. I've had enough. Take your honeymoon. Take your drama. I'm out of here. Next.
How lucky am I to be around this newlywed couple? They seem so happy. Apparently, the wife, she loves to cook and clean and just serve her husband. And that's what her husband expects. But you know, I don't know why, but I met them the day after their honeymoon. They stayed at our cabin and they stayed in the same bedroom as we did. The two kids, we had bunk beds. And as a joke, what did my mom and dad do? They put a bell under the bed. Well, fortunately, we didn't hear it ring. Next.
Well, my wife wasn't very happy about this arrangement. It's no kidding, it's no wonder that the bell did not ring at all during that night. It's the following day that things began to change. I told her, you know, honey, do you remember when we first met? You had nothing at all. I had nothing at all. We were completely poor. We didn't know what we were going to do. But we fell in love. I didn't offer you big flowers or big chocolates. I had nothing to offer you except my unconditional love. And you were happy to do the same with me. Well, as you said, honey, we now have 50 cents together. You have a ring. We can now start a family. Let's be happy with what we have. And she looked at me and said, "No, fool, that's not enough."
Thank you so much, Team 2. That was fabulous, fabulous. We have our Team 3. So Louisa is going to be the team lead. So our players, we're going to go off with Judy, you're number 1. Elma. Then Kunal, Terry, and Louisa. Judy, are you ready?
I am.
The baby started crying. The baby started crying. Judy.
The baby started crying and I didn't know what to do. I don't have any children and I'm supposed to take care of this baby? I don't even know if I should hold her. Yes, of course I should hold her. I pick her up, I hold her, I rock her. She is still crying. Oh no, what do I do? I try singing, that didn't work either. Oh, maybe she needs a diaper change? Ooh, let's smell. Oh, that may be the problem. Now, where will I find all those things to clean her up and clean her up? Who's second? Elma.
Clean her up? What do you mean, clean her up? Maybe I should leave the little baby and let her stop crying so you can hear me. You know what? I will go and look at the baby book and find out how to clean her up. Maybe that will help. And maybe she will stop crying so that when I speak, you can hear me.
And that's what happens when a baby cries. But I need to stop that baby. So I wanted to just shut her mouth. But when I looked, that was a toy baby. And there was a battery running on that baby toy. And I was going off my mind because of a toy. No, I'm going to remove the battery. But where's the battery? I cannot find it. Oops. A baby toy did a poop. How's that even possible? Oh, wait, that's a chocolate. It's a baby toy and Christmas gift which somebody gave me. A chocolate. What a wonderful day on Christmas Eve. Terry.
Oh my, that seems a little concerning. So we have a baby toy that can potty and poop. Oh, we have a name for those dolls. And they say mama. And you know, if you look inside the box, there's a clean diaper and there's something to wipe the baby's bottom with. And with a little bit of practice, any of us can wash that baby right up and have it very happy. And then it's singing, Mama, Mama, I love you, Mama. To you, Louisa.
Okay, so here we go. We've got a baby. It's a toy baby. It's got batteries. But what do I do? What do I always do? What do I think some of us do? Is I sit and watch crime movies on TV all the time. So the last one I saw, the mother had taken the child and gone and thrown it off a cliff. Oh my gosh. Should I do that? Absolutely not. This is the toy that poops chocolate. I cannot afford to lose that gem of a toy. Okay, what can I do? Can I go and drown it in the bathtub? Ooh, only if I remove the chocolate first. Yes, yes, that is what I'm going to do. It will kill the batteries. It will kill the toy baby. I will get the chocolate. All ends well, and I just might be on a TV show about what I did. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Team 3. That was fabulous. Yes, we have a party going. Team 4. Team 4. The team lead is Waldemar. Is that correct? Team lead, Waldemar. Now we're going to follow the order. So the order is Judith, you're going to go first. Judith. Next, Marutesh, Karen, and Waldemar is going to end it. Judith, are you ready?
I guess.
Let's go with the question. I told her I did not want a bachelor party. I told her I did not want a bachelor party. Judith.
Well, I have this friend, and we had long discussions whether there's a bachelor party, is it really necessary? What is this anyway, a bachelor party? All these guys are getting together to get drunk, and maybe there's a woman shows up or jumps out of a cake, which one of my friends did, and I thought, what is the point of this? So she was telling me that it is important, everybody has a bachelor party. And I thought, okay, I have this friend, he wants a bachelor party. And let's have a bachelor party. If that's what it is, then we'll see what happens the morning after. And I was right. Came the morning after. Who is next?
Morning after, all bachelor gather in that party, and it was wonderful that meeting all bachelors, and also they used to have fun activities with them, because if we go couples, they unable to mingle with all, and it was very interesting. And there some people become couples, bachelor become couples, and they used to participate in all the activities, and they have won many prizes. They were very happy in the situation. Next.
Okay, so I lied. I really did want a bachelor party. And here I am sitting alone. My fiance is out having a party and I'm sitting alone. The reality is I wanted a bachelor party. I said no because I didn't want people to think it was all about me. But let's get real. It is all about me. This is my chance. This is my chance to have a big night. And here I am, sitting alone with my beer and my wine and my tissues. And oh man, this is like the worst day of my life, and it's supposed to be the best day of my life. I did want a bachelor party. I'm sorry, I really did lie about this. Wait, what? What? What's that? Someone at the door? Oh, let me go see. It's a stripper! Oh my gosh, we're having a bachelor party. The world is good.
The world is great. That bachelor party was a smash. The morning after was great. The fun activities, the couples. And fiancé. Fiancé is having such a great time. All of it is so nice, especially taking into account that all this party is taking place in a small van in Alaska, in the middle of the winter time. It's snowing outside. No wonder everybody found a couple in order to snuggle and keep warm ourselves. And the drinks, yes, they make a part of being warm. There is nothing like having a bachelor party in Alaska in the middle of the winter time, when the only money you can spend on is a small van rent.
Thank you so much, Team 5. That was fabulous. Thank you. Looks like we have all the players of Team 5. Shantia, are you the team lead? So you'll be going last. So our order is Arun, you're going to go first. Then Hannelore, Waldemar, and then Shantia. Arun, are you ready?
Yes.
The prompt is, but I was driving one way. But I was driving one way.
I was driving one way when I suddenly had to stop. It was a screeching stop. And the reason for it, a cat had jumped on the highway. I could not help appreciate how daring this cat was, but the only song that was playing in my mind was, smelly cat, what are they feeding you? The minute I finished playing the song in my mind, I got down and said, hey cat, can you please move out? I want to drive. Over to you, Handler.
It said, I'm sorry, I'm not moving. You were only going one way, but you were not going the correct way. Therefore, you have to back up. And I said, I cannot back up because I have my unicorn trailer in the back. I have my pet unicorn in there. If I back up with her in there, she is going to die verbal. And it's not going to be pretty. So I really suggest that you get on your four little paws and you move out of my way. Vladimir.
Dear cat, please get out of the way. When cat doesn't want to get out of the way, the only possible solution that a reasonable man can do is to call his wife and ask for an advice. And when I called my wife from the van in Alaska, she told me, I just got a report that on the interstate, there is some lunatic who is driving the wrong way. To which I replied, how can't you see that? Everybody here is driving the wrong way. I am only one who is driving the right way. Shantia.
I don't know what happened. How I somehow ended in a universe where everyone just goes the wrong way. I'm the only one going the right way. What's going on? And then I realized that's right. I have a magical unicorn. Nobody else has a magical unicorn. And that magical unicorn always gets me on the right path in life. And so I negotiated with the cat, and the cat said, you know what? You have a magical unicorn. I'm just going to let you go your way. And so I started going the way, and the craziest thing started happening. Everyone started going the same direction as me, because they knew that we were about to ride off into the sunset, obviously. And that's when I realized that apparently I had a destiny to make everyone go in the right way. Amazing, truly. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Team 5. That was fabulous. Awesome. We have our Team 6. Abhijit, are you going to be the team lead for Team 6? Yes. So I'll share with you the order. Terry, you're going to go first. Terry, then Dawn, Pradeep, Louisa, and then Abhijit. Terry, are you ready?
Yes.
The prompt is, they caught me cheating at cards. they caught me cheating at cards.
They caught me cheating at cards, and that's just the worst. I never tell a lie because I don't ever want to get caught lying. It's so humiliating. I would never lie. I don't know how they caught me cheating. I don't even know why I was cheating. And I don't think I was cheating. I think they misunderstood. Really, there was a different, and what kind of card game were we playing anyway? It must have been poker. And I don't know how to cheat at poker. So I don't think I was cheating. Who said they caught me anyway? Off to you, Don.
It was a really tough poker game. I sat down with the other 6 people and they all cut for partners. Now, I don't know if you know poker, but it's not a partnership game normally. And that was a bit disconcerting. So I thought I'd have to play a little extra careful here with these people. And I quick grabbed my phone and I dialed up Amazon, and about 10 hands in, and the Amazon drone came by and gave me my special glasses so that I could see what all the cards were like. And then I did a much better at that, but people realized that I bought the glasses because there's still a tag on the end of them. And that was really scary because they were gonna go throw me out to the electric fence. And I don't know what's gonna happen when they hit the electric fence, because it sounds like a very, very scary thing to do. And gosh, you know, I don't want to be in that poker game that looks like they're gonna really scare me.
Why play something that scares you? I like the slot machines at Las Vegas. You can listen to the music, you can play all the slots. The house always wins, but you know what? You get the free drinks when you're playing the slot machines. You can enjoy the music. There is no stress because you're not playing the big gamble. So why get stressed when you're playing the poker game? And why get caught cheating? You cannot get caught cheating playing slot machines. That's simple way to play it. Louisa?
I didn't have to go and play at the slots. I mean, poker, that's my game. And I have to be honest, I really can't be caught cheating. I'm trying to live a good, clean life. I'm getting old. I'm trying to get into heaven. I can't be lying and stealing and cheating. I mean, my grandma taught me how to cheat at poker. And she was, wait, what? No, this is not a card. I didn't have this card up my sleeve. Really, I didn't. No, I don't cheat anymore. I've gone to Gambling Anonymous. I'm a new person now. I don't want to cheat. I can't do this. Wait, how much is at stake here? Is it a lot of money? Maybe I will take this card. Next.
I had lost 5 grand playing poker in Vegas, and this was my time to recover all that money. I had cards here, there, but nothing was working. Now I just have to deal with that electric fence. Wait a minute. I have this get out of the jail card. I'm going to use this card. will be free. I will have no plans. I will have to not deal with any bad karma anymore. Back to you.
Thank you so much, Team 6. That was fabulous. Zoom Master has launched the poll. So all of you remember what the stories were for each team. Please vote for your favorite team.
And the winners don't want to share, so I will tell you, Team 3, the crying baby, is the winner today. Let's have it, hear it for all the players of all the teams. Thank you, Madam Games Master. So everyone, go down to your reaction button and show some love to all the players of all the teams, because that was really something. Taking the story from one place to the next, it takes being awake, it takes being willing, it takes being alive. Congratulations on a job really well done. Toastmasters, you know, is an amazing place. It's in fact a second home in a way to so many of us. And we will come back home, and we will come back home, home again, home again, home again. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time to show our appreciation. Give it up for our auction master and our games master. Big round of applause. Now, all of you watching, switch to gallery view because our curtain call is easiest that way, and wave when I call your name. Take a bow. The time tamer, the sound master, the Zoom masters, and all those assisting. All those who helped with the auction, including the donors and the talliers and the invoicers. All those who had a hand in imagining and planning our event tonight. And finally, all of you who played our games. Our celebrity players, our featured players, our storytellers, and everybody all across the stream. Special appreciation to those of you coming from other time zones and from across the world. Everyone, give everybody else a party horn. Go to your reaction buttons or do it yourself. Everyone, take a bow. You can switch back to speaker view now. As Vice President of Public Relations of Professionally Speaking, I cannot let you go without inviting you to sign up for our newsletter. It comes once a month. It lets you know about fabulous events like this, and it's the best way to keep track of what's going on. Our Zoom master is putting that link for you in the chat. It's everything you ever want. It's everything you ever need. It's here right in front of you. This is where you want to be. This is the greatest show. Ladies and gentlemen, back to our presidents. I pass control of the meeting back to you.
Thank you, Madam Ringmaster. Everyone, big hand for Lindy McLean. She is the brains behind this show. Peanut Gallery, how was your experience? You can unmute yourself. Now we want to hear your voices. Peanut Gallery.
Sure.
We had a fabulous time.
Yay! Thank you for a fantastic job. Joyce, how was it for you, Joyce?
Well, I'll tell you what, I got some really cool stuff. Excited. That's the best part. But the games were pretty fun too. Back to you.
Anne-Marie, how was your experience?
You know, it's 12:30 here in the Caribbean. I've never felt so alive. Thank you, Lindy. I am a very happy Caribbean lady.
Awesome, Anne-Marie. It's always great to have you. Kunal, how was your experience, sir?
It was amazing. I loved every bit of it. And thank you for the wonderful show, and thank you for inviting. Here in India, it's morning, and I'm not a morning person, but I was live over here, and it remained really up to mark to the entire show. Thank you so much for having me.
Great to have you, Kunal. Shanti, how was your experience?
This has been great. I'm so grateful that Lindy invited me. I wasn't sure what I was signing up for, but I was thoroughly entertained by everyone, and their stories and their creativity just blew me away. So awesome job, everyone. And you guys are so organized. I'm just like, wow, you guys really stay on top of it. Like timing and scheduling. I'm just like, how? There's so much going on, but you just manage to do it every time.
Great to have you, Shanti. Vladimir, how was your experience, sir?
It was a great experience, and I'm really thankful to Lindy for inviting me. The humor, the impromptu speaking, the auction, everything was so great. The speakers are of such a great quality. I enjoyed every minute of it. Thank you.
Great to have you. Alexon, how was your experience, sir?
Oh, well, this was really fun. You know, when Lindy invited me, I didn't think that it would be possible to have such an organized party and that it runs so smoothly online. It's great. Congratulations, Lindy, and all the team. I really had fun tonight.
Thank you, sir. Great to have you. Nazir, how was your experience, sir?
Are you talking to me?
Yes, sir.
Oh, I'm amazed, and thanks, Lindy, for inviting us. This is a wonderful show. I loved it.
Great to have you, Nazir. Luisa, great to see you after a long time. How's your experience?
Yes, sir. Thank you so much for the invitation. Thank you, Lindy, for that. One thing that I guess I realized is I was getting into a little bit of a rut just going to the Toastmaster meetings that I go to. So to be able to go and be at this show with people from around the world and see their creativity, I absolutely loved it. And Elma, I know you were having a few problems with your sound. I should have put the baby on mute. That's what I should have done. Thank you for that.
Thank you, Luisa. Molly, how was your experience, Molly?
It was fantastic. I can't say enough about Lindy and her team. The organization tonight was phenomenal. Lindy, your singing was very enjoyable. You're so dynamic and engaging. A big thank you to Jamal. You did a fantastic job. And one of my favorite little spots on the screen to look at was the peanut gallery. The three of you were hilarious. Thank you very much for inviting me tonight. Merry Christmas, everyone.
Thank you, Molly. Great to have you. Don, how was your experience, sir?
It was very interesting. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. Great to have you. Abdul Fateh, how was your experience, sir?
Yeah, I said we both enjoyed it. It was beautiful. Thank you, Lindy. And 5 o'clock, I'm this energetic. Thanks to you and the team. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you so much. This club meets first and third Thursday of the month. We try to create value for our members. We give over 15 minutes of evaluations to each and every speaker. So join us on the third Thursday of the month or on the first Thursday of the month. I will now adjourn this meeting. Thank you so much, and thank you everyone for putting this show together. Have a good night.